Hey everybody. I know it has been a while since I've been on here. I got somebody email me. It's like, you got the corona. Are you okay? And I just wanted to get on here to say I'm fine. I mean I haven't been well over the last few weeks, but it's not the Rona that got me. The last video I made when I was checking on everybody, and I certainly hope that you guys are okay and that you're doing well. One of the last videos I made, I mentioned to you guys that I suffer from something called cluster headaches. And if you don't know what those are, they are like probably 5 times worse than any migraine. And they come in cycles. They come some people get them every few months, depending on the seasons. Some people get them every few years. I'm one of those people that get them every few years or so. And so I was battling a cycle where I was getting about 3 of them a day. So because they had pretty much consumed my life, where they would wake me up in the middle of the night with this throbbing pain in my temple and my eye, and I pretty much couldn't do anything. I was just kind of paralyzed with that pain for weeks. And so, coming to YouTube making videos just wasn't a priority at the time. I was in so much pain. So, my doctor prescribed something, but the way the insurance works, they only give you like 10 pills. She was giving me Imitrex, and they give you like 10 or 11 pills a month. And that was just, so I had to rely on other things to get me through because I was having like 3 of these things a day. I'm in a support group on Facebook, and they always say, do this works for me, this works for me. So I found that caffeine actually helps to stop the pain. And so I was taking caffeine pills. I was drinking Red Bulls and Monster Energies just to make the pain go away because it was bad. It was to the point where I was like, had just kind of spiraled into a full-blown depression. Now, because of all this caffeine in my system, I didn't realize just how bad it had become, because at some point I decided, okay, I can't keep taking all this caffeine. I don't even drink. I don't like coffee. I don't drink coffee, period. But I was taking caffeine pills. So it was just throwing off everything and just trying to keep the pain away. I even tried medicinal weed. Okay. I was just trying everything I could try. I was trying. I had to end up getting an e-visit because, as you know, it's hard to get into a doctor's office right now. It's damn near impossible to get into a doctor's office. So I ended up with an e-visit from a doctor that I didn't know because my doctor was unavailable. And she prescribed some kind of medicine for me that it didn't do well for me. I could only stay on it for a couple of days. So I had all these different medicines in my system. I had this new medicine in my system. I had a ton of caffeine in my system. And I decided to just, I think it was like maybe 5 days ago, I just decided to stop everything. Like, I'm not taking anything else. If I have to go through the pain, I'm just going to have to go through the pain. I can't, because my heart would be racing. I would feel sick all the time. So I stopped it all, cold turkey. Well, what did I do that for? I ended up feeling really, really sick. I was weak. I couldn't get out of bed. I thought I had the cocoa. I thought I had the Rona. I really did, because I didn't know what was wrong with me. So I finally got in touch with my doctor. My doctor was like, well, come in for a visit. I don't know what's wrong with you, but let's just, come in. Let me see what's going on with you. And I had told her, I was like, I feel like I can't get out of bed. I'm listless. My throat is burning. My chest is burning. Because at one point, you feel a little tingle in your throat. You think you got the Rona. I mean, right now, everybody paranoid. You get a little cold. You don't know what the hell, right? So I went over there a few days ago, and I told her, I was like, I just can't get out. I'm weak. And I told her everything that had been going over the last few weeks with the cluster. She kind of knew, but she didn't know that I was taking all this other stuff. I told her I smoke weed. I said I was trying to do everything I can to get rid of the pain. She was like, well, what you are experiencing is withdrawal. You are having withdrawals, just like a person that may have been on a substance or like substance abuse addicts. they stop cold turkey, your body is so used to all that caffeine. That's why you feel the way you feel. And it never even dawned on me that that was what I was going through. But I have been sick. I have been physically ill. And so I just kind of had to chuckle at that. Like, I'm going through withdrawal. That's why I feel I was having headaches. Like, I had a headache that wouldn't stop. So I had a friend that said, well, when I stopped drinking coffee, cold turkey, I've been drinking coffee for years, and I stopped cold turkey, I had a constant headache. I feel tired. I feel sick. I feel weak. And I never connected that. But yeah, I had to just stop taking all the medicine. So now, I'm feeling better. I'm not as weak as I was, and the clusters have seemed to let up. So I had about a month of those things, and I'm praying that they go away for a few years like they usually do, but I don't know. I don't know. So that's what's been going on with me. It's been crazy. It's just been crazy, and I know that you guys have seen how crazy it's been out here in these streets and what's been going on with the Rona. And I have to admit that, looking at everything now as opposed to how I looked at it when this thing kind of broke out, I had to do an about face about how serious this thing was. I remember early on, I have to admit that I was wrong. I was like, oh, the flu killed more people. It's not that serious. The symptoms are similar. It was just a lot of stuff, misinformation, a lot of stuff that I said out of my own mouth that I didn't necessarily understand. And now that I look at it, I realize this shit is extremely serious. I'm looking around at, of course, I'm in Illinois, and seeing the number of cases, confirmed. And there's a Walmart on the south side of Chicago. 2 employees was tested. They not only tested positive, but they died from this shit. And so because of that, Walmart has, I guess now they enacted a law where they're not going to even have that many people in the store. I don't even know how many people they're about to let in the store at a time. It's going to be crazy out here. Sam's Club is I saw it on the news last night, allowing 2 people. 2 people. You know how big Sam's Club is? They're allowing 2 people in at a time. Like, this shit is serious. It's real. And it ain't even gotten to its peak, of how bad it's going to get. But I walk around with my mask on, and like I said, I get a little tickle in my throat, and I get scared as hell. I get scared. I'm like, Lord, please don't take me, Lord. I please, I hope I ain't got it. But yeah, I'm just been, just kind of just staying away from Facebook. YouTube, just because I just ain't felt good. I just haven't felt that well with everything going on. But I've been worrying about everybody, and I hope that you guys are okay. I know that, the situation with unemployment is pretty bad. I know a lot of you are probably at home, not because you want to be at home, or none of us really want to be at home, but the fact is that your job just up and had to close, and, you probably sitting there worrying because you don't have no income coming in. I pray for you. I hope everything work out. They better send these damn stimulus checks out, even though that definitely ain't enough. They need to do this shit for the next 3 or 4 months. That's how I feel. They need to keep it coming, because $1,200, or if you have a child, you get a little bit more. That ain't enough. That's not enough to sustain anybody, because the bills don't damn stop. Okay, I'm glad that the federal student loans, they say that we don't have to pay until September. So I was on it. I was making sure. I was even thinking about calling my mortgage company, but I had already paid my mortgage for the month of April. But I wanted to be sure that it was one of those things that, well, they will put those at the end of the loan, not like, oh, we'll let it accumulate until this is over. So I was like, you know what, if I have it, let me just go ahead and pay it. All right, because I don't want to get behind. I might need to call on them for something, Listen, I realized through this is that ain't nothing permanent. Ain't nothing certain, especially in this job market. And so my job could go away at any time, because this is, I'm working from home now, but, and I'm blessed to be able to do that. But I also realized, well, shit, when that money do come, let me go ahead and put it in the bank and just leave it, because I don't know. We just don't know how this is going to, work out. But I have to say, since all of this, I have just been watching a bunch of TV. I'm catching up on Netflix. My boyfriend finally convinced me to watch All American, so I've been into that show. I watched The Tiger King. We're gonna have to talk about that crazy shit. Carol did do it, y'all. What else? And I've been enjoying a lot. At first, I thought like I'm so sick of all these damn celebrities going live. I'm sick of them because I've been on IG a lot. I do be on IG. I'm so damn tired of these celebrities. But what I have enjoyed about this whole thing, if there's any silver lining to this corona stuff, is people seeing families kind of get together and just kind of be just having a good time, seeing people become creative and be more creative in this time. Loving DJ Nice. I listened to like when DJ Nice went DJ Nice. DJ D Nice went live the first time. That was good. He was live last night. I watched that. I'm Club Quarantine. I enjoyed that. The verses, you had T-Pain versus Lil Jon last night. That was good. I'm enjoying this stuff, y'all. This is good. It was Scott Storch and Manny Fresh a few nights ago. That was pretty decent. But last night I had a good time just watching T-Pain and Lil Jon. Tonight, y'all, they Babyface versus Teddy Riley. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna wear to the living room and get all dressed up for that. You know, my little 90s, my early French roll and my microwave rods in my head. You know, I got to get ready for that battle, but I have enjoyed that. I've enjoyed it a lot. So I have a lot of catching up to do on YouTube and seeing what people been talking about out here. Because like I said, I was in a depressed, and I was just depressed. I just needed to step away, and I feel like now that I'm feeling better and I'm coming out of that fog and that haze, you know, I was like, let me come back and just say hey to the people, you know. And like I said, I pray for y'all. I hope y'all doing well. You know, I understand that, you know, this may have hit home for some of you. A few pastors in the Chicagoland area have lost their life to this. You know, it's definitely hitting home. Like I said, I had to do an about face about how I was viewing this pandemic, this virus. And I had to realize this is far more serious than I could have ever imagined. You know, going out to I went out to the store yesterday and shit, I had a damn handkerchief wrapped around my face. Like I was like Billy the Kid, you know, whatever work. Okay. I'm not going outside without no damn something over my face. Okay. And I try not to go outside at all. I mean, my daughter and I, we go and we do a little walk around, like we got a little, lake, small little lake by our house, pond or whatever. We go and we do a little walk and stuff like that just to get some fresh air. But for the most part, I ain't trying to go out. I'm not. And now that the stores have definitely implemented where it's only a few people in at a time, I'm definitely not about to go out here. I pretty much got what I need for right now anyway. But like I said, I just want to check in with you guys. And just, I'm hope y'all okay. I really do. I hope that you guys are faring through this very troubled time, difficult time. You know, protecting yourself. You know, I kind of try to walk around with the assumption that everybody got it. That's how I kind of walk, like everybody got it. So if everybody got it, I need to walk around like everybody got it. So let me cover my shit up, you know. It's interesting. I could go on and on about the testing and stuff when I keep seeing that they keep saying that this person gets, I'm like, how have people get tested? My doctor couldn't even test me in the doctor's office. She said, we don't keep them. We can't swab anybody. And I thought she was going to test me when I was over there because I was telling her how sick I was. She told me if I was going to get tested, if I need to get tested, I would have to go to the emergency room. And I just wasn't going over there to no damn emergency room. Shit, I was thinking like if I go to the emergency room, I might get it just by going over there. So I'm not going. So, you know, I was just like, let me just hope that I don't. But just make sure that I'm being careful, that I'm, you know, wash my hands often. I got my hand sanitizer in my car. I got my hand sanitizer as people, you know, as I walk in the house. I got it. Okay. So anyway, like I said, I just wanted to check in with you guys. I know it's been a minute, and I do want to kind of catch up on some stuff, even though it might be old to some people. It's new to us. It's new to me talking about it. I'm going to definitely try to do some more videos. I want to talk about the Tiger King and some of the other stuff that I saw. I want to talk about Steven Jackson, the video that I saw with him and the baby mama issues. I want to talk about all of that. Like I said, I know it might be old news technically, but we're going to still talk about it. So anyway, I'm glad to be back. You know, I'm here. I'm here, y'all. I ain't got the cocoa. I ain't got the Rona. But I'm here. I'm here in the land of the living, and I'm blessed to be there because some people didn't make it today, and I know that, and I realize that. I understand how big this is. I do, but I pray for y'all. I hope y'all doing well, and I'm back. I'm gonna see you guys on the next few videos, but like I said, I just want to check in this morning, and just holler at me. Say what's up and let me know how y'all doing down in these comments below. And I'll see y'all guys. So take care. And you will see me in some upcoming videos. I'm definitely going to just try to catch up with y'all. All right. So peace. And I love y'all. And I'm just rambling right now. But I'll see y'all soon. Take care, y'all.